We've talked about Jesus being a prophet and Jesus being a priest. Today we'll talk about Jesus being a king. A king is not a real difficult concept for us to understand. A king is someone who rules a country. He takes care of his people. He's in charge. And really, it's not much different with Jesus. In class, we'll read through Jesus talking about how he is our good shepherd. The role of a shepherd is very similar to the role of a king, just with sheep rather than people. God often referred to the kings and rulers of his people as shepherds, so the concepts are very closely related. Let's define the role of a king this way. King, a person chosen to lead and protect a group of people. King, a person chosen to lead and protect a group of people. A king has to primarily protect his people from their enemies. And Jesus did that during his earthly ministry by dying on the cross and rising from the dead. When he died and rose, he defeated all of the enemies that threatened us: sin, death, and hell. The devil is defeated because Jesus conquered him. And because Jesus won the victory, that means that you and I win as well, because he did it all for us. But Jesus didn't just defeat our spiritual enemies and then leave us alone. In Lesson 5, we talked about God preserving the world and taking care of us. He gives us what we need, and he protects us, and he works good even from bad things. Jesus is actively doing that today as our King. He is ruling everything for our eternal good. On the last day, Jesus, our King, will return to bring us to be with him in heaven. If we've already died when that day comes, he will raise our bodies back to life. If we are still alive, he will bring us to be with him. And while we don't know when that day will come, we know that it is coming because our King defeated all of our enemies. And because of that, it will be a really, really good day. We can define the last day, also known as Judgment Day, this way. Judgment Day, a day coming at an unknown time when Jesus will return to bring believers to heaven and sentence unbelievers to hell. Judgment Day, a day coming at an unknown time when Jesus will return to bring believers to heaven and sentence unbelievers to hell. In class, we'll spend more time talking about Jesus as our King, which will wrap up our time in the second article of the Apostles' Creed. As always, bring your questions and thoughts, and I'll look forward to working through this with you.